Alright, this is my second Ghost of Tsushima video. I wanted to make sure to make at least one more before I'm done with this game. I'm pretty close to the end of Act 3 here, and it occurred to me that I really only have one more sort of big red stronghold. And so I thought, number one, I would do something a little bit different in attacking it, and that number two, I would make a video about it. The normal thing that I would do is I would do a lot of stealth. I would run around, I'd find high ground, I'd shoot arrows at guys, and then I would come in and... Wait a minute. Sorry. Alright, so, sorry. I would come in, I would find high ground, I would shoot arrows at guys, I would find places to throw bombs at guys, usually, alerting them, throwing the whistle so that they walk over to an area, and then throwing a bomb at them. But this time I decided I just wanted to walk in totally bold and just fight them. So, the first guy I'm going to use, the first armor set, this is the armor set for standoffs. He can do up to 5 standoffs as long as he gets them right. And he also has charms that multiply the Terrify effect, so that any bad guys who see this going on are going to be more likely to be terrified and therefore run away. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 killed all those guys. And the archer up there, he's terrified. So he's just going to run away, which is the same as killing him. So now I'm going to run in, and I decide at this point that the armor I'm going to wear is this Kensei armor. And the Kensei armor, not only does it look really cool, but the idea is that ghost weapons are stronger. So all of the weapons like all of the weapons basically, like the throwing knives, the smoke bombs, and all that kind of stuff is stronger with this guy. So first we're going to use the smoke bombs and just start getting a bunch of assassinations. This guy survived the assassination somehow, so I just had to kill him the old-fashioned way. One thing about invading one of these places is that you would think that eventually everyone would just come to you. They would hear all the commotion, they would all start running, and you could basically just stand in one spot and just kill everybody. But you can't. Eventually you kill everybody within earshot, and then you have to go run around and find more guys. So this armor's bonuses are that, and with the bonuses and with the charms, I've made it so that the throwing knives and the bombs that he can throw, the sticky bombs, all have a lot more than normal power. So you see here I'm throwing the knives. I've never really understood how the knives work. I think for the cost of only one knife, you can actually throw 3. So you can hit 3 guys at once. And when they're all super powered up like mine are, it more or less just kills them right away. And if it doesn't kill them, then it stuns them. So all you got to do is one sword swipe and they're pretty much dead. That would have been better if I had gotten the assassination on that guy. Instead I had to waste another smoke bomb, which I think that's my last smoke bomb. You only get 3, which makes sense because they're extremely powerful. Especially when they're upgraded when you have chain assassination ability, they're extremely powerful. So now I'm just kind of trying to find where are there more guys. I haven't used any arrows, so there's nothing to get there. After I use up the smoke bombs and the ninja stars, the third priority are the sticky bombs, which aren't bad, but they just don't attack. They're more like one bomb for one enemy. Although when they blow up, if someone else is, if like two enemies are standing right next to each other, then they will both be hurt. There's a nice free kill on a big guy. And there's going to be a point coming up here too where I do something called a slaughter, which is something that you can't do until Act 3. And I'm not really sure how it works. I think maybe there's only certain guys who can be slaughtered. I'm not quite sure. But that's the slaughter right there. You cut the head off. I don't know. It's interesting. All right, I think I have one more throwing knife. And then I'm going to have to switch to bombs. There we go. So here, maybe I get away with killing both those guys with just one bomb. Yep. And then this guy gets a bomb. And now I'm looking around. Oh, there's one guy left. He gets a bomb. I guess you get 4 bombs. And I'm pretty sure that's it. That's everybody. I didn't do like a death count. I don't know how many guys that was. But if I had done the thing of like sneaking around and trying to stealth each one and using arrows and stuff, it would have taken a lot longer. So clearing these camps is kind of... They make you do this stuff at the end where you run around and you have to like find the banners and you have to free the falcons. And I don't really know why they have you do that. I think I said this in the last video. It's possible that the reason they have you do that is in case you don't want to actually kill everybody. In case what you want to do instead is just accomplish these little goals and then win. Because I think you can do that. If you wanted to do it not only pure stealth, but like pure stealth, no kill. You know, I think you could possibly do that. Because killing all the guys is actually not one of the little goals up there. The goals are recover the banners, release the falcons. You can get bonus if you kill guys a certain way. For most of the game, I have been trying to do that bonus. And it'll be interesting to see if I reach the maximum level before I'm done with this game. The maximum level of legend. I have become very strong in a lot of different ways. I have tons of money. I think I'm going to max out on the techniques. I'm close to maxing out on the techniques. But the one thing that I'm not quite sure if I'm going to max out on is the legend level. I read online that the highest level the highest level of legend you can get is called Ghost of Tsushima. And I think I'm actually 2 levels away. Like I need to get one more and then another one to be Ghost of Tsushima, and it seems like I'm running out of stuff to do. So unless I'm gonna somehow grind for it, which I can't imagine doing that because the amount of legend you get from the little battles with the Mongols on the roads is so small. You really need to do like the major quests to get the legend status to go up. So I am not really sure. Anyway, once I've done all this stuff, once I've run around and gathered all this stuff, I'm going to have a duel with General Barto. And I had 2 different armors that I was thinking about using. One is my strong defense armor, and one is my strong offense armor. The strong defense armor basically is specialized in regenerating your resolve so that you can just heal over and over and over again. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got almost 10 resolve buttons, and it just regenerates that stuff with everything. When you attack, when you get attacked, everything causes it to grow back, and it's all multiplied with multipliers, and so you have enough to possibly just have infinite healing. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly true, but it's pretty close. And then the other armor that I decided to go for was my offensive armor, which is the Sake Clan armor. It's the same armor that I wore at the very beginning of the battle. And you can see what it has is it has all these multipliers for the percentage chance of double damage. Everything he has basically is based on trying to increase the percentage chance of double damage. And I think it works in this battle. But I'm not actually sure because in this battle I use some regular attacks, but I also use some special attacks. Special attacks that take resolve. And I'm not sure if those get the double damage multiplier. Maybe they do. I mean, I killed this guy pretty easily, so I'm thinking maybe they do. But we'll see. Uh-oh, I hear Caroline calling my name. She's going to come down here and bug me. She's going to interrupt this video. Well, that's okay. I really like the duels. I think they're a cool thing. I like the way it sort of forces you to do pure melee combat every now and then, and you can't use the ghost weapons to get out of it. You can't use sticky bombs here or anything. You just have to fight. So I'm just trying to parry an attack until I realize I have this L1 plus square move, which is this move, which gives you the 3 unblockable attacks. And then I decide to just do that twice in a row, and he's dead. So that was really easy. I don't know. I don't know. This is medium difficulty, but what I found is that if you do all the quests, if you get all the stuff, you get all the charms, you get all the armors, you get everything you can get, and then you start combining it to stack benefits, things become pretty easy. You become extremely powerful, and things are pretty easy. There's a whole fighting style, too, that I've never gotten into, which is the using heavy attacks and trying to stagger the enemy. That's like a whole thing that you can do, and I've always opted to do deflection instead, to try to parry instead. But I think you can do both. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's Caroline. There's a surprise upstairs.
Yeah, which is a more important person than video games.
More important person than video games?
So come with me in those video games you're playing. So come with me.
All right, I'll come. All right. That's Ghost of Tsushima. I'll make one more of these. But not yet. Later.